Epsilon 9, a newly discovered planet on the edge of the galaxy, was expected to be barren and lifeless. However, when a team of explorers arrived, they found something entirely different: dense jungles, crystalline lakes, and towering vines that pulsed with a strange, rhythmic light. The scientists quickly realized that the plant life seemed interconnected, almost as if the entire planet was part of one massive organism. They set up camp and began their research, but strange occurrences started almost immediately. 3 days into the mission, Dr. Reed, a biologist, ventured into the forest to study the vines up close. He never returned. The search party found his equipment neatly placed on the ground, covered in glowing sap. There were no signs of struggle or any tracks leading away from the site. Over the next few days, more members of the crew vanished one by one without a trace. Those who remained began to notice an eerie sensation, like the planet itself was watching them. Tensions rose as strange sounds echoed through the trees at night, and patches of the jungle began to shift in patterns that defied nature. Desperate for answers, the remaining 2 crew members pushed deeper into the jungle and stumbled upon a vast underground cavern. At its center was a colossal, pulsing mass of roots and vines, all interconnected like an enormous neural network. The discovery sent chills through them. The cavern walls were covered in glowing, human-like shapes that seemed too familiar. It was then they realized the truth: the planet wasn't just alive, it was feeding. Everything that had disappeared, from animals to their missing crew, had been absorbed and integrated into the planet's life force. Their horror deepened when one of the figures embedded in the roots opened its eyes. It was Dr. Reed, but his eyes glowed with the same pulsing light as the vines. He tried to speak, but only a strange, rhythmic hum came from his mouth. The planet was not just feeding, it was assimilating the consciousness of its prey. They were no longer just lost, they were part of Epsilon 9 now. The 2 remaining crew members ran, but the jungle itself seemed to close in around them. Their final transmission was brief and filled with static: "It's awake. It knows we're here." The signal ended, and no further contact was ever received. What is happening on this planet remains one of the galaxy's greatest and most terrifying mysteries.